Hello again, everyone. Age of June here, and we're back with another League of Legends Shoutcast with a lot of names that we know. Holy cow, this game. I was going to go ahead and cast a live game because Shifter is actually streaming, but unfortunately, op.gg is still being a piece of crap and will not let me spectate. I can't access any of the old games from there. Just my spectator client doesn't work. So I don't know what's going on with that. I was able to go ahead and go back to LOL King, though. And luckily I found this game, which is honestly even more tempting because these guys, yeah, this game has tons of well-known players. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and cast this one instead. So we've got a cast in here played by Dabox2. I'm guessing is probably Box. Not 100% certain, but definitely my guess. We've got Voyboy down here playing Akali, so that'll be fun. Akali mid. The bot lane, we've got Lucian, played by Wild Turtle, and TSM Lustboy, playing as Thresh. So that, of course, is probably a duo queue there. And, yeah, those two are darn good. And then finally, we've got Lucian Shaco here, playing as the jungler. Shaco. Alright, so for the red team, we've got a top lane Shogoth from the looks of it, played by Cali Trolls 8. Definitely one a lot of people know about and have really enjoyed. We've got Shifter, who is actually the reason... He just cast a spell at poor Cho'Gath. He's actually the reason I came to this game, went ahead and was looking through his games and found this one. So, yeah. He's playing as Ahri. Down in the bot lane, we've got Sivir, played by Cloud9's Sneaky. And he's actually supported, amusingly enough, by Dyrus, playing Zilean. That'll be amusing to watch. Finally, we do have the jungler here, Lee Sin, played by Grigny. So that'll be pretty cool as well. I'm going to put everybody in order here really quickly. Should not take too long. There we go. Everybody is indeed in order. And we'll see how this ends up going. I'd imagine it's going to be a pretty rough early game here for Voyboy. Ahri versus Akali, it really doesn't look too good for Akali. And there we go. He is going to go ahead and get the CS he can. He actually has not missed any yet, but of course only 2 have died. Holy cow. Oh. These guys are having a tough time on that. Dyrus already forced to pop his potion. He does have a decent number of potions, though. But they also came to lane really late. They're going to miss... I think they missed 2. Either 1 or 2 CS. So that's definitely not good for them. And they're already getting chunked. That's not good at all. Amusingly, 3 TSM members on this team. Lustboy going in with the flay already. Sneaky getting low. He's trying to back off. He does manage to back off. In comes Shaco, though. Sneaky might be dead. Flash comes out from Lustboy. Ignite. And the flash from Dyrus to keep him safe. But in goes Lucian. Oh, it's not enough. Wild Turtle taking shots. Not going to go down, though. And he is actually going to get out of that with just a sliver of health there. Sneaky going to be forced to go back. If he doesn't, he's going to die here to the Shaco. Shaco's coming around in this bush. Dyrus wards it up, though, and he's going to go ahead and back off. There's an MIA ping here saying, hey, watch out, Cho'Gath, don't know where he is. And he was just... I'm not sure what exactly he was doing, but... First I thought he was warding, but there's no wards there, so I don't know what he did. Dyrus, though, going to be forced to sit here alone, and they may choose to go for this. They definitely seem to be. There we go. They go in with the flay. Dyrus getting really low, and... He goes down to Wild Turtle. And Wild Turtle does go ahead and pop his heal to keep himself alive there. Otherwise, he actually would have died. But first blood goes to Wild Turtle, and that's a pretty bad sign there for Sneaky Dyrus combo. Voyboy, in the meantime, is actually, like I said, having a slightly rough time here. I mean, not terrible. He's only 4 CS behind. But even still, if we look at the pot difference between them, well... It's kind of hard to do since he started boots instead of the Dorans. But I definitely feel like he's a little bit behind there on the pots. Shaco again trying to pull off the counter jungle here. Didn't really work. And no. Sorry. Looked at that wrong. Shaco getting counter jungled by Lee Sin. It also looks like it didn't work though. He didn't get the big wolf. So good news for Shaco. But Dyrus Sneaky went ahead and shoved this forward while these guys were back. And we're actually able to do a decent amount of damage to the tower. Not a ton. But more importantly, they were able to make Wild Turtle miss quite a bit of CS there. But he's still actually 6 ahead of Sneaky. So for all the CS that he lost, it really doesn't end up making too much of a difference. Up in the top lane, of course, we just got a farm lane. farm lane. Yeah, not really much you can expect there. Mid lane, again, still having Shifter just continuously keeping Voy pressed up against the tower. But I mean, that's pretty much exactly what you expect when you pick Akali into pretty much anything. I just noticed that Sivir went back again. I don't know why Sneaky ended up going back. I don't know if he's lagging or what. But he ended up going back. He has another Doran's blade, so he's coming back to lane with a Doran's, or double Doran's, instead of a Doran's and a pickaxe. So that is actually still putting him quite a bit behind. And that's a 15 CS lead there for Wild Turtle. In Shaco goes on to the Foxfire Ahri there. Not Foxfire. Not that skin, but the Ahri either way. But she's able to go ahead and force him back. Was able to get out of it, no problem. Again, Sneaky in a little bit of trouble there. He's having to watch out, getting some harass there from Lustboy. It is warded here by Dyrus, so they did see him there. But even still, I mean, they are being pressured mercilessly here by Lustboy Wild Turtle combo. And they're not having a good time at all. On the plus side, though, Sivir's really good about farming from her range. She can just go ahead and throw off that Q, and she's going to have a pretty good time. In goes Lustboy, lands the flay there onto Dyrus. Dyrus going to go ahead, put a bomb onto Wild Turtle. Oh, the hook lands on Dyrus. Dyrus getting low, speeds himself up to try to get out, does not get out. Sneaky getting low as well now. In comes Lee Sin. Is Sneaky going to go down? Oh, man. Oh, man, Wild Turtle going down. Wild Turtle goes down to Sneaky. In goes the Lee Sin onto the Thresh. Thresh getting really low. Lustboy tries to flame her away. Is it going to be enough? The one more shot finishes off the Lustboy. Oh, down he goes. So they end up getting 2 kills there for the 1 death. But in comes Shaco. He's wanting to go for Sivir. And is he going to do it? He puts down a ward. Oh, in goes the Lee Sin, and the heal bait pops up there to secure that kill onto Shaco. Nicely done. That ward was somewhat questionable. I'm not sure what the reasoning for the ward there was, but he put a ward down, and ended up dying. I don't think he was expecting the Lee Sin in that bush, for one thing, and he ended up taking a lot of damage really quickly from that Lee Sin, and they were able to just burst him down before he could do much at all to Sneaky. So nicely done there. That has actually swung this bot lane somewhat back towards the red team's favor. We'll see if they can maintain it. As of right now, they're still slightly behind, but not terribly. And we do have Wild Turtle coming to lane with an Avarice Blade as well as a pickaxe versus a pickaxe and 2 Dorans. So, not too big of a difference here. They are still 16 CS behind here for the red team. And Lustboy goes in, lands the flay again, lets the... Is that Lucian? No, that's not Lucian. What is it? Piercing Light. Piercing Light hit both Sneaky and Dyrus. Flay comes out again. Sneaky getting low, forced to flash away. He is going to get out. But again, he's taking a lot of damage there. Lustboy doing work. He just keeps landing those flays, and every time he does, something bad's going to happen to Sneaky. And we do actually see a robe coming out here from Dyrus, possibly wanting to go for Voy. I don't know if he's going to back off or if he's actually going to go for this. It does kind of look like he might be doing so. Lee Sin's also around the area. In goes the Dyrus. They did actually shove this up to the tower. Voy backing off. Lee Sin comes in. Doesn't matter. Akali goes ahead, puts herself in her shroud. Dyrus and Shifter just going to do some damage to the tower. And in the meantime, we do actually have Lustboy coming up from behind here, wanting to go for this. He put a ward down, though, and that actually did give him away as they had a pink ward in there, so they saw that happen. But now Sivir's on her way back to lane, as is Dyrus, maybe? Nope, gonna go back into that bush. Probably gonna sweep it. Yeah, he did indeed sweep it. Go ahead and clear out that ward that was just placed there. Lee Sin's still hanging around this mid lane. I think they really want to do something with Voy. I don't know if they're actually going to follow through, though. Sneaky, gotta watch out here. Lustboy is hanging around to that bush. Not gonna be able to do anything, though, as Sneaky a little too sneaky for that. Yeah, he was a little too smart for that. Did not end up falling for that, and he was able to go ahead and stay safe there. Stay safe. Voy did get ganked a little bit there. It took about half of his life, but it really wasn't too big of a deal. He's going back now. He has those boots, and we'll see what he gets very shortly. He's only at 43 CS to 73 of Ahri. So, as I mentioned before, he is going to get shut down pretty hard in this early game. Oh, man! Shifter going hard for this. Is he going to get it? He does not get it. He does not get it. That shroud from Voyboy keeping him alive just long enough. It looks like Shifter shoved this forward, tried to go for Voyboy, but unfortunately for him, Shaco was there waiting. And that ignite from Voyboy was actually able to finish him off. So not only does he not get the kill, but his enemy ends up getting a kill. And that is terrible news when you're against an Akali. Looks like Lee Sin wanting to go for this. If that Q lands, Voyboy's dead. No, the smite comes out. It looked like from Shaco. And now all of a sudden Lee Sin has the tables turned. And down he goes as well. Nicely played there by the Shaco, making sure that's... I assume that's what that was, right? He has the... Yep, that's what it was. Dealing reduced true damage and reducing their movement speed by 50%. That's exactly what it was. That's what I thought. And it did slow him down enough that he was not able to do it. Ooh, Wild Turtle getting chunked there as well. Meantime, though, Cho'Gath getting pretty darn dangerous up here. He's at 6 stacks already, and he's done a lot of damage to this tower. Debox is back to lane, goes ahead and shuts off his AoE. I can't say I blame him there, but this tower is gone. And unfortunately for Cassidy, not really able to do too much. He's about 20 CS behind, which isn't terrible, but it's still a pretty rough time. But Ahri is actually going to go ahead and shove this back out again. Voyboy gonna have some damage done to his tower again, but he should be able to go ahead and mop up this minion wave because, of course, there is nobody here to shove him away. Lots of MIA pings saying, hey, watch out, Ahri is disappeared. And he was indeed. Going for that blue buff, though. They don't know it. Maybe seeing a bit of an engage down here. These guys look like they might kind of want to go for this. They still don't know where Ahri is, so just the fact that she is missing means they're not going to engage quite yet. As soon as they see her, we may see a bit of an engage. There we go. She has shown mid, and we do actually see Lustboy immediately take that position of, hey, let's go for this. Lands the Flay on Sneaky. The speed boost comes out from Dyrus, though. Oh, the ultimate from Sneaky. They are going to turn this around. In goes Calytrolls. Lustboy immediately gets destroyed. Teleport coming in there from Cassidy. The kick comes out into Wild Turtle. Wild Turtle gets the bomb on him, but he does end up surviving thanks to heal. Out comes the culling. Voyboy's here as well. This is a full-on 4-5. Slow comes out onto Calytrolls, who's getting really low. Not going to end up going down quite yet, though. Fake Shaco going in. Not going to really do too much. And these guys did actually go ahead and secure a kill onto Dyrus as well. Voyboy going back in again, gets hit by that with the charm though, and he goes down. Oh, nope, charm just hit the Cassidy, so that didn't happen. Shaco, man, you're in a little dangerous position there. Gonna go for the Lee Sin. He does get him, but he goes down for it. I'm not really sure that was quite worth it, as that ended up turning from a 1-for-1, I believe, into a 3-for-1 immediately after the 1-for-1. So definitely not worth it there for the blue team. They kind of overchased there just a little bit. They thought that the Ahri was not quite as close as she was. And unfortunately for them, she ended up showing them they were a little bit wrong on that one. And that's going to give Wild Turtle and Lustboy the opportunity to go and shove this forward, make the Sivir and Zilean combo miss a bit of CS again. Zilean actually did go ahead and shove this mid lane, so this tower's taking a decent amount of damage again. Voyboy gonna be able to come clean it up, but it did take some damage again, and it made Voyboy miss some more CS. Dyrus roaming top, amusingly enough. Says, you know what, Cho'Gath? You've had enough time solo top. I'm gonna farm top now. This is my lane. Which, I mean, normally it is. There we go. He's going straight for it. That gives Calytrolls the opportunity to go ahead and shove down this mid lane. And it looks like they're wanting Voyboy. That ended up hitting. Oh, gets popped up there. Lands the silence as well. The pink. And down goes Voyboy. Double pink, actually. And gonna go for that tower. Cho'Gath pinking up the tower a lot. Shifter not going for the tower. Instead going for Shaco. Oh, there we go. That hit. And Calytrolls is actually able to finish off this tower at the last second there. So, it's double pink there. I think that's kind of funny. I guess they both decided to use it at the same time, and then, yeah, unfortunately, I really hate when that happens, though. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna pick this, and then the other person picks at the same time. You really, but, you know, that's fairly common. In the meantime, though, we've got Grimby here doing a lot of damage to this inhibitor, inner turret, not inhibitor turret. And it's getting pretty low, but we do have an engagement going on down here as well. Looks like Lustboy and Wild Turtle again doing work on Sneaky. Lee Sin was able to finish off that turret just before Akali got there. Oh, gonna flash for him. He kicks her away though, and she's not gonna be able to go for this. Not gonna be able to go for this at all. She's trying her best. He is really low. If she can land one ult on him, he's dead. But he is doing his best to get out of here. Shifter's hanging around. If Voyboy goes for it, he may end up going down now. Cho'Gath was here as well. It's not going to end up happening. Grigny is actually going to escape this fate. What does he have? He's got the Chilling Smite as well. So he and Shaco actually went for the same upgrade there. Do have Ahri possibly on the way down. Nope, going to go ahead and take down that pink ward instead. And Dyrus also clearing out the wards down here. Sneaky versus Wild Turtle. Wild Turtle again right about 40 CS ahead. So it's a pretty rough time there. Not really too surprising, given the fact you have a top lane as your support. And of course, this is an actual regular duo queue. I mean, they're going to be better coordinated than these two, who are definitely not used to working with each other. Not even close. But there we go. We're really seeing the Sivir farm machine kick in right there. She was able to get most of that wave, even though she's having to stay so very far back. We do have Ahri on her way down. Shaco's here as well, and Ahri not so sure she wants to go for this. There we go. She is going to go in. Lee Sin's on his way down, and the charm lands on Lustboy. Lustboy gets immediately detonated, and Sneaky's able to secure that kill. Lee Sin coming around from behind. Gonna get caught up there by the Shaco as well. Shifter walking into the bush. Shaco says, hey-oh. And there we go. Lee Sin immediately backs it up there. Shifter getting really low, but so is Shaco. Shaco goes down to Dyrus, actually. Lee Sin getting really low. Voyboy trying to clean this up. Gets charmed. He ends up going down to Sneaky. Wild Turtle's the only one left here. Dyrus tanking up the tower just a little bit. Not enough, though. And they're not going to be able to secure Wild Turtle quite yet. This next minion wave, though, if he's still here, they may actually be able to do it if they can juggle this well enough. Cassidy's hanging around, though, so if they go for this, they may end up losing it. There's the ulti from Sivir. They're going for Cassidy. In comes Cho'Gath as well. Does not land the pop-up. Wild Turtle slides away, and they're not actually going to get any kills off of this. They are going to get a tower, though, and Cho'Gath's just going to sit here to go ahead and zone them out. And that's actually what he's really good at. Cho'Gath, got popped up there and then immediately eaten. It did give Cassidy the opportunity to go for Dyrus, and he did manage to finish him off, but they're not going to be able to do too much more. It was a support for a support and a tower, so definitely worth it there for the red team. They are now a decent amount ahead here in the gold. They're actually 30 to 27, which is not at all what I was expecting there. For a while, it definitely seemed like the blue team was just completely snowballing this in every lane, and all of a sudden, it's just completely reversed itself. They've got a lot of that global gold, which, unfortunately for the blue team, they have none. Neither team has gone for dragon. From what I've seen so far, we're not really seeing a lot of the earlier dragons anymore. I mean, in the LCS we do, but a lot of times in solo queue, you don't really see it all that much, and you don't even see the pro teams trying for dragon, which is really, really different, because usually by this point in the game, dragon has been dead, if not twice. But at least in most of the games I've cast now, that's not been the case. Dragon isn't really an issue until a little bit later, I guess because he does do a decent amount more damage. You can't juggle him anymore, and he's just a harder target to go for, and it really reflects in timing there. Dyrus in a pretty risky position there. He did ward that up, so he saw them come through. He did not see the pink ward there. Lee Sin, what you doing, man? You're standing on a ward. Doesn't know it, though. Gonna jump over to that ward. He's gonna see that pink ward. Okay, he did see the pink ward in the bush. We've got Cho'Gath wanting to go for something here. Not gonna end up happening, though. Out comes his Rupture. Does not end up landing. The slow comes out from Dyrus onto these guys. Gonna go ahead and bomb, which gets pulled in using that Thresh Lantern. Only ends up hitting Shaco, though, because everybody else gets the heck out of there. Don't want to stand on that. Get out of the fire, noobs. Oh, Shaco gets hit up. He's getting low, finished off by that Q follow through from the Lee Sin. And he ends up going down. And we do see the red team finally engaging on this dragon. Again, this ward is here, so the blue team knows it, but their jungler just died. He just died to that Lee Sin, and that's going to be a dead dragon. Holy cow. That ultimate there from the Cho'Gath, able to do massive damage to Dragon. Just consume that heck out of him. Caston may be able to get the first the tower kill of the game, though, up top. And he does actually manage to do it. So blue team is on the map now for tower kills. Unfortunately, they're still 4 behind, so they're having a pretty rough time of it. And we do see the red team kind of regrouping now that they have their dragon buff. And, oh boy, watch out, buddy. There's a Shaco there, so we're not going to see Lee Sin go for this. That would be suicide right now. Shifter's here, yeah, but there's 3 members, 4 members of the blue team there. That would not have gone well. He's still hanging out in this bush, though. It is pinked up by him, so he knows they don't have any wards. Are they going to go for Wild Turtle? Oh, in goes Ari, lands the charm on Voyboy, who just explodes. The Sivir ultimate comes out. Lustboy getting chunked down as well. Forced to flash away. Sivir says, oh no, you're not. Sivir versus Wild Turtle going on here. Lee Sin able to disengage so far. Out comes the culling, not going to end up doing much at all. In goes Caston, but the heal comes out. Sneaky gets ulted by Darius. Oh, gets hit there. In goes to Caston. Caston manages to shut down Sneaky. But the fact that Sneaky went from getting dominated in lane to getting shut down now, which means he was on a spree, that's pretty impressive right there. And they were actually able to get a couple of kills. I believe they got a couple kills there as well. Bot lane is pushing. Voyboy's going to get most of that. Lustboy is going to go ahead and execute a couple of minions, I would say. Yeah, he's got the face of out there. Going to go ahead and try to execute if Voyboy will allow him, which I'm guessing he will. There we go. There's that execute right there. I think so. Anyway, and the red team has actually regrouped. They can't be going for Baron. It's too early for Baron. Okay, good. They're not going for Baron. Well, no, they're just getting ward coverage for the moment. Gonna go ahead and ward that up. Shaco going for the blue buff. Gonna get caught out here by the Lee Sin. Oh, he's not yet. Voyboy going for Dyrus, and Dyrus ends up going down pretty fast there. The Q comes out from Lee Sin. Does not end up landing, and now he's definitely caught out of position. Gonna follow through. He does manage to finish off the Shaco. Oh, in goes Cho'Gath as well. Lands the pop-up on Lustboy. Lustboy goes down. Ari comes in, manages to finish off the Thresh. Wild Turtle goes down for Ari, or the Akali goes in, finishes off Ari, but she goes down herself to Sneaky. Caston's able to escape this thanks to his ulti, but that was actually a 4 for 3 there. So, again, red team coming out of this slightly ahead. Sneaky going for Caston right now. Probably not going to be able to do it, as of course Caston does have that jump, but he's actually getting penned in here, so he's got to watch out. Jumps away once. He is seen by the minions. Sneaky knows exactly where he is. The teleport comes out, gets hit by the Q. Oh, he does manage to teleport out right down here. And now Sivir's like, what the heck? What the heck? Probably figured out by now, though, that his teleport has been used, so that means it is down should any grouping happen later. Cho'Gath forcing Shaco to be a little cautious there. And we do actually, gets hit up by the Rupture. And he's going to send the fake Shaco in. Ends up getting eaten by the Rupture there. And Cho'Gath just continuing to be a menace here. He is really deadly this game. Going full on AP Cho'Gath too. He's got the Rod of Ages as well as the Death Cap. And then of course the Ionian Boots of Lucidity to get that CDR. And he's not building tanky at all, outside of course getting those stacks, which he's been sitting at 6 for quite some time. He's just going full on AP, does all the damages, and really makes them suffer. Wild Turtle does actually go ahead and finally secure that tower. I honestly expected them to get that a lot sooner. And Shifter! Woo! That was close. Barely managed to survive that, but he did get the kill onto Wild Turtle there. For a second there, I thought it was actually going to go in Wild Turtle's favor, but it did not. And he did not get the secure thanks to minions either. Minions were not able to do quite enough. Thresh coming out here. Going to go ahead and ward this up. It gets picked up by the pink ward there, so it is going to go down pretty quickly. There's a pink ward in this bush as well. We'll see if they end up finding it. Oh, Rupture coming out. Going to go ahead and, scares Lustboy away. Lust Boy in a little trouble, gets picked up with a ward there. Cho'Gath is continuing to chase him down. Shaco's hanging around here as well. Rupture goes out. He dodges it, dodges the silence as well. Shaco going for Lee Sin, gets kicked away. Cassidy gets kicked away, actually. And down he goes to Cali Trolls. In goes to Cali, finishing off that Lee Sin. 1 for 1 so far. Cali Trolls forced to back off here. It's pretty dangerous, but still does not want to get in a one-on-one with a Cali, because Cali's pretty nasty, especially when you're not tanky Cho'Gath. Oh! Rupture lands there on Shaco. No backs for you, buddy. No backs at all. Boy hanging out in this bush. He's going to try to come around from behind. Hook lands onto Cali Trolls. Not quite who you want to land it on, but got a decent amount of damage on him at least, so that's pretty good. And we do see the red team going to go ahead and disengage here. Ari clearing out the wolves. Again, this pink ward's still there. Sivir going to get rid of the... never mind. Going to go ahead and get rid of the cute little guy. That ward's still there for the blue team. And that pink ward is as well. Dragon has respawned, and we see the blue team going to go ahead and ping it here. Cho'Gath trying to keep this tower safe. He should definitely be able to do it. There's no way they're going to be able to take this down quite yet. And now we see the red team slowly on their way down here. But they need to watch out because the blue team seems to be wanting to go for this dragon. On the other hand, though, red team's getting into position so that if the blue team does go for the dragon, they can go ahead and take down an inhib turret. And at this point in the game for them, that's probably more worth it than the dragon, just because they already have a dragon stack. That would actually bring them to equal status on dragons, and they'd still get an inhibitor out of it. Not going to end up happening because the blue team did disengage, but still something to think about. Oh, Lee Sin gets hit there. It's going to be fine, though. Got to go ahead and back off, and now the red team is going for this dragon. Rupture comes out from Shoutcast, goes to the dragon. Q, follow through. Lee Sin goes in, and Dragon's getting really low really fast. He's going to melt almost instantly. Down he goes. That is a +2 there to the red team. Not good news at all for the blue team. Rupture going to go ahead and zone these guys. Pretty good damage coming out there from Wild Turtle onto Cali Trolls. That's one thing you got to keep in mind with his build. He's building, like I said, pure AP Shifter. Shifter. Oh, barely survived. Goes back in. Deletes the Kassadin. Yeah, Wild Turtle got the tower, but he doesn't get the kill on her either, thanks to really quick reactions from Dyrus. Finally manages to finish her off, but he goes down to Sivir, and Cho'Gath is able to get a kill on both Akali and the Thresh there. Sneaky also secures the kill onto Shaco as he secures her, and that is an ace there. Ace for the blue team, and they're gonna just go ahead and my guess would be shoved down this mid lane. They've got 7 seconds before Kassadin is back up. Not gonna be able to finish off the tower or anything, but they are gonna be able to shove this forward. And it looks like Lee Sin also taking the opportunity to go ahead and shove down this bot lane. Cho'Gath and Zilean both shoving mid pretty fast here. Dyrus gonna go ahead and tank it up, and they're gonna get some damage on this. Dyrus, though, taking it to the end of his life. Debox going in, gets slowed by the Frost. Still ends up going down, though, because that's Kassadin, dude. Oh, but Kassadin for Zilean, probably worth. And Kelly Trolls laugh. Nicely done there. He's actually got the twin shadows here. Spooky ghosts. Spooky ghosts. Not something I really expected to see on a Cho'Gath. I mean, I can see it. It's got the CDR and it's got ability power, both of which are really strong on him. But makes sense. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Take a look at the CS here. Wild Turtle still 40 ahead of Sneaky. He's of course doing his best to farm up, but he was so far behind coming out of that laning phase that, I mean, he's still, Wild Turtle has maintained that lead. On the other hand, that 9-2-10 to 3-4-4 gold wise, I'd say Sneaky's probably in the lead. 12,000 to 11,000. Yeah, not a whole lot in the lead, but he is in the lead. Because, yeah, that's a huge CS difference, but that's a huge KDA difference too. Lee Sin possibly wanting to go for this. Gonna land the Q there. Not gonna go for it. Shaco is gonna be able to get out. He figured he probably escaped already. He didn't, but he figured he did. Oh, watch out there. Watch out, Lust Boy. Don't want to do this. Right. Not really seeing too much happening at the moment. These guys just, both teams, just kind of positioning around here, wanting to catch somebody out of position. If Wild Turtle goes too far up, he's going to get ruptured. But at the same time, Akali's, oh, there you go, there's that rupture, and he gets deleted. Boy goes in, tries to finish off Shifter. Shifter survives. And slow there. Boy not able to secure anybody. Sneaky's able to finish off Boy. And Caston goes in, gets hit by the charm. He forces on, but he's still going down. Still going down. Shaco goes in, amusingly enough, going to be forced to run away. And he should be able to get out of this if he's not too stupid. Careful, dude. Dyrus going for it, but he goes ahead and it deceives over his head. Gonna go for Dyrus. Dyrus ults himself in the meantime. These guys are doing an inhib turret. But Dyrus versus Shaco still on here. Shaco forced to run away, though, because Dyrus is doing a pretty good amount of damage to him there. Red team did get the inhibitor off of that, and they went ahead and immediately disengaged. Sivir wanting to possibly go for Lost Boy? No, he's going to go for the red buff here. Lost Boy just giving vision. Oh, lands the grab. In comes Wild Turtle. The red still ended up... Actually, it went to Lust Boy. Oh, the flay comes out onto the Lee Sin. Lust Boy goes down, though. Sneaky getting really low. He goes down to Boy. And now the Lee Sin has to disengage here. Boy's wanting this. He wants this kill. He can jump to that. Probably not going to go for it, though. Gonna let him escape this time. 1 for 1. Again, though, that was support for ADC. That is very good there for the blue team. That is exactly what they wanted. Ended up getting Sneaky out of position this time instead of Wild Turtle. Also, you know, allowed the transfer of the red buff. It's totally the intention, guys. Totally the intention. Yep. We're going to end up going there to Boy. Dragon spawning in 50 seconds, and we do, of course, see the blue team getting vision control this time. See if they end up being able to actually make use of it this time. As last couple times, not so much. Red team got those dragons anyway, and blue team did not. Cali Trolls getting kind of bullied here by Wild Turtle. Baited him in, the pull comes out onto Cali Trolls. He's getting low. He goes down. Just kidding. Dyrus. Just kidding. Alright, they did manage to go ahead and finish off Wild Turtle. Lust Boy goes down as well. That was a really nice ulti there from Dyrus. And that's actually going to be a victory for the red team. They are still 12k behind in gold. But... Wait. No. 12k ahead. They're 12k ahead in gold. Blue team said we're done. Momentary derpage. But that's going to be the end of this game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.